Hi everybody, Nick McDonald here. Thank you very much for joining us for this week's currency market commentary. Looking at the dollar index here, last week I'd identified that we've put in two higher lows here, one higher low, higher than this previous. What we've now done is we've come and we've put in another higher low, which is starting to look a little bit bullish. However, it's not confirmed yet, because what you'll see on the highs here, let's go back to this previous high, we've got a lower high here, we have a lower high here. So even as it stands, what we have is still no trend on the daily chart. We're in a period where we're making lower highs and higher lows. That means there's no trend, there's no clear direction. Now some people would look to trade breaks out of that range, and a typical pattern would be that as we break up through this previous high, which is around 76.50, that we've now confirmed a higher low followed by a higher high, and that's bullish. And certainly that is the first point I'd be looking forward to say. If price can break up through that, then the daily chart is moving into the early stages of a new uptrend. So 76.50 is the key level there on the daily. Looking at this on the weekly chart, certainly this major higher low, again we identified it last week. It was looking a little bit less bullish last week with this indecisive candle, but then this week, that was the week before last, and then this week having now quite a bullish candle and slightly back up above 76. It is looking quite strong. The key level on the on the weekly is for it to break up through 76.90. So we've really got now a couple of levels. 76.50 on the daily chart is going to be showing a daily chart uptrend. 76.90 on the weekly is really going to be starting to say, hey, this is looking like going higher. There's still some reasons for caution though. One is the lack of trend at the moment. We need to wait and see that trend come in. But also on this monthly chart, the fact that we've identified this zone of 76 up to around about 76.35, which is these old lows through here, and you'll see that we're still below those lows right now. There's still major resistance in the way, so price has got to get up through that. But nonetheless, those lows around 76.35 are going to be confirmed if price on this daily chart can break up through 76.50, i.e. it will be confirmed breaking up through. So that really becomes the key level, 76.50 on the daily, followed by a breakout through 76.90. That's what we're looking for. However, where do the opportunities lie? Is the opportunity in a trade to the long side, or is it in a trade to the short side? I think the earliest trade this week, potentially, let's come down to a 2-hour chart. I've been talking about 76. As you guys know, there's been so many opportunities. There's been opportunities this week as we came all the way down to 74.80, came right back up to 76, broke up a little bit above it, and look again how we just rejected it massively. Boom, straight down. Big candle. I talked about these last week, how we've got the biggest candles, the most candles at selling around that level. We came up again within a whisker of it, and boom, big selling candle. We've come up again. This time we've broken up a bit above it. Notice what's happened here, that we've made a slightly higher high on the one. This is a 2-hour chart. We've made a slightly higher high. However, these indicators are diverging. This is bearish divergence. Price making higher highs, indicators making lower highs. That's a bearish sign that price is likely to sell off. We're also at this previous resistance back here where price has sold off before. We're at major resistance on the higher time frames at 7600. And then the real key for me here, which could provide an early trading opportunity, is this candle. Very bearish candle indeed. Bearish candle with divergence at resistance across multiple time frames. If price breaks down through 76 early this week, before it breaks up through the high of that candle, so let's just mark the high of the candle in, because that will also become my stop loss. If price breaks down through 76 before breaking up through 76.27, then I'll be looking to short it with a stop above that high and looking just to catch the move down in the early part of this week. So there's more of an intraday trade for the early part of the week, but only if it breaks down through the low before breaking the high. It's likely to happen quite early in the week to either break up and invalidate the trade before it triggers, or break down and give a short trade quite early in the week. Then I'll be looking there to see, okay, I will still be bearish as long as price is below 7600, regardless of what's happening on these other time frames. As long as we remain below it, I will be bearish. But this is going, like I say, it's starting to show those little bullish signs now, especially in the daily. If we get above 76.50, then an absolutely fantastic opportunity, get into more of a longer term opportunity now, and a fantastic opportunity would be to buy pullbacks to 76. So that's only once we've broken 76.50. I want to see that break, I want to see it confirm, and then I would love to be buying pullbacks to 76 and looking for to catch on part of a longer term uptrend here. I don't think this is going to be a major uptrend at this stage, but certainly a weekly reversal pattern like this will be starting to look bullish. If we can break up through those highs, it will be a sign of probably a move back up towards reasonably high, 79, 80. Around about 80 we're going to run into quite a lot of resistance, so this will become my area to mark on the upside, where we'll be looking for price to get to first and foremost. But for now, remaining bearish below that level, continuing though to look for trading opportunities around 7600 because the opportunities really do abound there, be them long trades or short trades. As long as we're hugging 76, I will be looking to trade both long and short at that level because it's providing the best trading opportunities there are. Happy trading all. Hope that gives you something to think about this week, and I look forward to updating you again next week.